Hey there guys, in this video I wanted to show you a really cool aviary that I saw under construction at Magnolia Exotic Bird Sanctuary. It really had a lot of nice features that I think a lot of people would enjoy, and it might give you some ideas for building an outdoor space for your bird. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, make sure to stick around because that's going to be coming up right after this. Hey there guys, this is Jack over at High Red Bird, where I am tirelessly working to find new ways to make the keeping of exotic animals and pets more exciting, more affordable, and ultimately more enjoyable. Now recently I was invited to an event at Magnolia Exotic Bird Sanctuary. They're a wonderful organization. They take in a lot of birds. They'll try to rehome the birds that are able to be rehomed, but they are also prepared to take care of birds that are not able to be rehomed. They get in some birds that have a lot of medical issues, so they sign up for taking care of them for the life of that bird. So it definitely is a great organization. I was happy to go visit them, see what they're doing, because they're building a brand new facility for disabled geriatric birds. So I will go ahead and I'll leave some information about Magnolia Exotic Bird Sanctuary in the description section down below if you want to support them. Honestly, like I said, they're a great organization. I highly recommend it. But while I was there, one of the things I saw was this aviary that they have under construction. So this aviary is actually designed to have two separate sections with some area to make it really, really easy to manage those birds, to take care of them. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. Normally when I go and I see an enclosure, I see aspects that I like. I see certain things that I would use and maybe change for my own needs. In this instance, if I had the ability to pick up the entire aviary and bring it to my house, I would have done so because I think it's an absolutely phenomenal space. So I definitely wanted to show it to you guys. All right, guys, so you can see from the outside, there's two separate enclosures next to each other. There's a doorway that takes you in to this catch space. So obviously you could go into each of the enclosures. You could open the doors. There's a little bit of space above them as well. Now, this solid roof is going to be great because if you were worried about things like parasites, avian influenza, anything your birds could pick up from outside birds or wild birds, they're going to be a lot more protected from that. You guys can see that those feed bowls are mounted on that inside wall, so you can actually change out food and water without having to go in with the birds. But there's quite a few different pre-built 2x4 structures. For larger birds, they're obviously going to use that as perching, but you can also use that as supports for additional perching, for natural wood perches. There's a lot of space where you can mount things as well. Now, each of these stalls are about 10 feet by 10 feet. So you guys can see there's the ability to latch them. You could lock those as well. The concrete pad goes the entire way around, and the walls are actually bolted into that concrete pad. So it's going to be windproof as well. You could really easily, at least where I live, it's warm enough during the winter. We don't have to worry about anything too terrible. This entire thing could get wrapped in plastic to help protect those birds during the winter, to keep them warm. You guys will notice on the walls of these enclosures, it's double wire. There's the wire on the inside and the outside. One of the biggest pests that we have in this area is going to be raccoons, which are known for reaching through the wire to grab things. But obviously, they would have a much harder time doing that with that doubled up wire. Now, one change that I would make to this space is on these inside sections, I would do a small ladder built onto the wall, and then above that space between the metal roof and the top of the aviary, I would actually use that as storage space, maybe for extra toys, extra perches, nest boxes, if you have those as part of your setup, because there's a great amount of storage space there. But this is an absolutely phenomenal place. You could have that door closed behind you. Obviously, all of these things are set up so they could have locks if you needed. So this is a great space for several different birds, and I wanted to show it to you guys. So I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed this video. You want to subscribe to the High Redbird channel so you don't miss out, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I do need to say thank you to my Patreon patrons for helping to make these videos possible. You can find out more by visiting High Redbird on Patreon or clicking the link in the description section down below if you would like more information. Thanks!